Hi students, welcome to our channel Max Plus U. Today we are going to discuss Class 12 Applied Mathematics CBSE Handbook. That means Student Support Material Unit 2 Algebra. In that matrices exercise A questions we are going to be. Now whoever already studied or already practiced in ML Agarwal or any other book, if you are not seeing that or go through the student support material for them, especially these questions. Exercise A. First question, identify the type of matrices. So I'm not given any notes here. You already know supposed to be. So I just discussing the answers. Okay. So write the order of the each matrix. So first question, if you see now, A equals to 2, 3. So you know the order you want to find now. You will see how many rows and how many columns. One row and two columns. So you can write right one row and two columns. So 1 by 2. So you got one row. Only one row you have. Since you have only one row, we can call it as a row matrix. They just asked identify the type of matrix. You have only one row. So I just mentioned, since I'm not given the definition here, row matrix now only one row, column matrix now only one column, I just written in the side. Okay, so that's it. You just in examinal, it's not necessary to write only one row and all. Okay, so clear, kindly check. So order they have asked, order 1 by 2. So first subdivision is clear, it's a row matrix. Second subdivision, if you see now, it's if you see the order, one row R1, second R2, third R3. So if you see now, you have 3 rows and you have only one column. So 3 by 1. So order will be 3 by 1. So you have a column matrix and you have only one column. So column matrix definition, that's only one column is there, that is column matrix. Then third subdivision, if you see now, so in that you have R1, one row, another row R2, R3, C1, C2. That means you have 3 rows and 2 columns. So what matrix is this now? Number of rows and number of columns is not equal. That we will call it as a rectangular matrix. What matrix is this? A rectangular matrix. So order is 3 by 2. Then go for fourth subdivision. Clear, check ma. Just order how many row, how many column we are saying. One row we have. R1 only we have. But column 1 C1, C2, C3. One row we have. How many column we have? 3 column we have. So 1 by 3. So it's again what matrix? Row matrix. Because we have only one row. The order is 1 by 3. Then fifth one. So we have 2 rows. So if you're calling it's like R1, R2, C1, C2. So 2 rows and 2 columns. So that matrix is square matrix. Number of rows equals to number of columns. So the order is nothing but 2 by 2. Then go for the sixth subdivision. R1 again. How many rows if you see now? You have 3 rows. How many columns we see now? 3 columns. So 3 by 3. So we will call this type of matrix as what matrix now? Square matrix. When we will call square matrix, number of rows equals to number of columns. I hope you know the kinds of matrices, then it will be easy. Then order is 3 by 3. Then 7 subdivision, only 0 only elements we have now, that matrix we'll use to call 0 matrix, or we may call it as a null matrix. Okay, null matrix or 0 matrix contains only 0 as its elements. 0 only will be there in the elements. Order they have asked. So we have R1, R2, C1, C2. So the order is nothing but 2 by 2. Then 8th subdivision. Again you have R1, R2, C1, C2, C3. So we have 2 rows, but we have 3 columns. But so order is 2 by 3. So what matrix now? Again null matrix, because it contains only what elements, sir? 0 only as its elements. Only 0 is there in elements. Now we will call that matrix is what matrix? 0 matrix. Then this is what type of matrix they have asked. So here we have it as, obviously it's a diagonal matrix, but all the elements are equal to 1. So you can't just say it's diagonal matrix because the main diagonals are equal to 1. If you see now here, identity matrix or unit matrix we will call, okay, diagonal matrix, main diagonal equal to 1 now. So we will call this is what? Identity matrix. Usually we may represent I base 3, I3, because identity matrix of order 3 by 3. Clear a check. Then go for the 10th subdivision. The 10th subdivision, if you see now, again it's like a diagonal matrix only, but main diagonals are equal to 2. So like that is comes. So main diagonal is in the diagonal matrix are equal. You should not say even it's equal now, it should not be 1. If 1 now we will call like a identity matrix, or it should not be 0 also, except 1 and 0. Why sir? 1 in 1 then now what sir will happen? If 1 is there in the main diagonal now, we will call it as a identity matrix. Or if it is there 0 now, even it's equal, we will call it as a 0 matrix or null matrix. So its main diagonal should be equal, but the same time should not be equal to 0 or it should not be equal to 1. So that is the definition of what matrix? Scalar matrix. This definition and all for your understanding I am explaining, I have written. What type of matrix, that alone you written enough. Usually they may expect in MCQs, okay? So they will give that, identify the type of matrix like that. So now I'm going for second question. First subdivision, they are asking us A matrix they have given, write the element of A12. A12 na first row second column. This is A11 first row first column, A12 first row second column, A13 first row third column, like that. So A12 will be first row second column, it will be -4. Clear a check. Then second subdivision, if you see now, they are asking, what they are asking, B they have given, find the sum of elements at B22 and B32. That means sum of the elements. So B22 and B32 we are going to add. B22 now what? Second row second column. What is second row second column? 0. B32 now third row second column. So third row second column is 2. So both you going to add. So 0 plus 2. 0 and 2 you have added now. You're going to get the answer as 2. I think I have mentioned here 0, but 0 plus 2. The answer supposed to be what? 2. Clear a check. Okay. So then go for the third subdivision. So here C21 second row first column. What is second row first column? -1. Third row second column. Third row second column is 2. Clear a check. Then first row third column. What is first row third column? -3. So you going to, what and all you going to do it? C21 plus C32. So C21 is -1. C32 is 2. Minus, the minus symbol I have written. C13 is -3. See, this minus is there in the question. This minus for C13. Now minus into minus plus. So -1, 2 plus 3, 5. So -1 and 5 you have added. Now you're going to get the answer as 4. Clear a check, children? Kindly forward this video to 12th standard applied maths students. Thank you.